Evening, everyone, or morning, or afternoon if you live in Japan or Australia. I'm not gonna do weird laws tonight because a lot of people in the world, or at least in the United States, hopefully in the world, know what today is or will be in the next hour where I live. Um, didn't really see a whole lot of remembrance going on social media besides the last like the last 2 hours. And any new case. No, I'm not trying to get off topic, but looks like you're gonna need a new case here shortly. But 21 years ago, if you know where you're at, that's awesome. If you remember the building, probably not the time, around what people where you're at and all that, awesome. But 21 years ago, if you don't remember, the Twin Towers in New York, the Pentagon, I believe there's one or two other ones, airplanes that were going on, and one of them missed the target that was going on. One was saved by a pilot because he directed it to an land field or whatever and saved a whole bunch of people. The two planes that got hit in the Twin Towers, I don't know how many people that died in the planes. I'm gonna say probably roughly about 300 or more, just the planes alone. A lot of people did escape from the Twin Towers because it took a while for the metal, the glass, and everything to break. I don't read up on too much on it anymore because, yeah, it's a very hard thing to put together when you're only 9 years old when this happened with me. But and every people that died in the wreck, it took a long, long time to clean it all up. And New York was never been the same since. I don't know why, but September 12th, the day after, is when every American in this world, don't matter if you're gay, black, bi, lesbian, trans, if you're doing that back then, Asian, American, different countries that moved here, don't matter what you were, nationality, race, sexuality, didn't matter. On September 12th, 2001, I may get emotional about this because this is the first time I actually really talked about it with anybody about it in 21 years. Yeah, I've talked about it here and there with family, but never talked about it on a bigger scale like this. And this is the first time I'm doing actually recording on a laptop to something that I'm gonna hopefully grow. It's gonna take a while to grow this channel, and I know that, and it's gonna take a while to grow. And I eventually will hopefully get to that point of 1,000 subs, 100,000. Eventually, I know it's gonna take a long, long road, and I'm okay with that. And if it's gonna take years to hit 1,000, so be it. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to just to be myself, to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. But I don't have no editors. I don't have that kind of money to do all that like Mr. Beast does, or Do Perfect, or J Stu, or Roman Atwood, or Logan Paul. People like that have money that come in constantly. I don't have that. Like, I'm not trying to get off topic of what today is, but like Roman Atwood, it took him a year just to make something awesome. Now he's a big creator. Same thing with Logan Paul. He started as a Vine creator and worked his way up to YouTube. That being said, that I'm hoping I can get to one day. I know they're younger than me. Besides Roman, he looks younger. Logan Paul is younger than me. and I'm just doing this in my room in my basement of my family's house, talking. If you don't like it, oh well, I don't care. This is what I'm gonna do for a while, and I might do some videos. I gotta get a GoPro and all that, and eventually I will. But today's sign of remembrance of 21 years ago of tragedy that hit United States to the core, to the heart, to the soul of America, where when that first plane hit, automatically the everything in the United States stopped. I don't care where you were at, you probably come out at a gas station, getting groceries, in school, being at home just relaxing out of nowhere. Boom! One airplane hit the tower. Boom! Two airplanes hit. I was in school, I want to say fifth grade. Yeah, fifth grade in math or social studies class, and I just remember the school, but I won't say it. Sitting there out of nowhere, news comes on because we had a TV, and hey, gotta check this out. The only thing I don't remember is if we went home early or we stayed in school. I think we went home early because they wanted to make sure all of us kids everywhere in the United States make sure we went home. My uncle went from Florida and his crew went out there to help out for a couple days. When that day happened, the world shook. We knew the United States was vulnerable. That's when President Bush Jr. went in and said, pretty much, screw you, we're attacking to where it went to overseas. But September 12th is when everyone stood up and treated everyone the same. Didn't care what you were. No hate, all love, peace, and hopeful to everyone around us. And we got New York back. It took years and years, but New York got back together, and it took years for the United States to get back where they were. But now, advanced 21 years from now, which my opinion, we decreased of the United States of more hate, more gun control, more killing of schools, hospitals, robbery of cars, blowing up things, hatred towards other races, hatred to other sexualities, not trying to help each other out. Like some governors out there in the United States are trying to ban things that kids should know what's going on. Sexuality, and some part I get of what they're trying to do. Certain ages they shouldn't know, but we shouldn't tell our kids in our school systems, hey, you should do this and shouldn't do this. That's where our world's come to. Why can't we go back to September 12th, 2001, and be one unit, one nation under God, if I have to say it, that we loved each other? Like, I saw some videos today of a stair step walk of a lot of uniformed firemen and other uniformers of how many levels or stairs they climb on the Twin Towers. Some were doing that in stadiums. Some were doing that outside or somewhere they could do that. And I respect firemen. I respect EMTs. I respect doctors. I respect nurses because they do damn hard work. I respect police officers, even though I'm not a big fan of them. I got my reasons, and a lot of other people do. I respect the hell out of them. I respect everybody. They did a damn good job that from September 2001 on. Then I want to go to New York and see the monument of the Twin Towers. I know I'll cry my ass off, but that's a lot of people. A lot of football teams that play today in NFL, I knew they probably took a minute of silence and did the flag, and I saw even one in New York. I think it was Jets that where the one of the service people was singing the national anthem, stopped for a good minute, let the whole stadium sing the song. Where's that at? Why can't we get to that point back to our lives? Eventually, hopefully we will. Hopefully we can get the back to being a red, white, and blue country. Get back to where we were as one, not separate. Like, not to hate on people or anything. Like the whole Black Lives Matter. Why does it have to be just Black Lives? I get because what happened with those people years ago were getting killed and all that. I get all that. And a lot of people say, well, white, a lot of people are white privilege or whatever it's called. Some of us aren't. Me personally, I'm not a privilege. Yeah, you may see stuff in my background because that's what I bought with my money. That's just me. I don't have. I'm not rich. I like to buy things. So what? But I'm not racist. I know a lot of people are and a lot of people aren't. But it shouldn't be just about Black Lives Matter. It should be about whites, Asians, Mexicans, Native Americans, China, all the races out there in the world should not be focused on one group or one nationality or one racist or like one sexuality. There should be everyone, man, female, children should be all equal. If you're gay, straight, bi, lesbian, trans, all the types of the rainbow should be equality. It should be equal all around. We shouldn't hate each other. But today is a remembrance of what happened when we came together, and a lot of people will never forget it, and we won't. Even in the UK, they still probably celebrate this day or whatnot. But United States will never forget today as September 11th. I know it's kind of off topic, but I just want to put a point to where when the towers fell, and they fell quick, probably I think a couple hours after burning and metal breaking, a lot of people died. I have no idea how many, but a lot of people died. If you ever get a chance to go see the monument in New York, go for it. I'm gonna try one of these days with my kids, or by myself, or with my fiance. I don't know, but if you get a chance, go look. Go look at them. You get a chance wherever the monuments, memories, go look. You see a police officer, army, marines, any services, firemen, go shake their hand. Tell them thank you. I don't care if you have to go to the fire station or something, go buy them some. I don't care. Just tell them thank you. I do it once in a while, but I haven't gone anywhere the last few months because of my car accident. But fly that red, white, and blue flag high and high and high. Fly it. Even if you got a small one, fly them high. Represent no hate. Represent love, peace, equality, equal. No human left behind. All humankind. Just remember that United States ain't about different races. We're all one. We all bleed red. We don't bleed green, purple, pink, blue, orange. We bleed red. We may have white, maybe white, maybe black, maybe Native American, maybe Chinese. Don't matter. We got mixed people out there now. There's mixed families, black, white, Mexican, black. There's different families out there now. Why can't we just stand up and be one race, one humankind? But please never forget September 11th, 2001. If you know where you're at 21 years ago, almost down to the T, time, date, everything, awesome. When that happened, I was 9 years old. I remember coming on in the classroom, stop what we're doing. It didn't hit me until days later, after watching it for days and days. still don't hit me unless I talk about it. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night. You guys have a good weekend. Good week. Love you.